Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Love is Strange is the game that we are playing right now. It's really quiet, so I have no idea what I'm playing. It's like, it's more it does that sometimes. Before coming to Blackwell, I could count all the times I'd ever skipped class on one hand. 3 out of 4 of those were because I was sick or camping. It could have been from camping, I don't know. Hooking up with Chloe again. Alright. Hooking up with Chloe again means that I've missed a fair share in the past year. And now Rachel's got me doing it too. You all can speak for me in this regard, so yeah. I know that she was teasing me, but I seriously expected Chloe's stepdad to materialize from thin air and start yelling at us. Instead, we had a pretty uneventful trip to the bus stop. Okay, so at my high school, this isn't high school. Yeah, I guess that's really the thing. At my high school, though, they had a giant fence around everything. Security guards pacing back and forth. And they would lock your car in if you drove to school so that you couldn't leave until after school. So that was the thing. I don't know if that's normal everywhere. It seems like not something they should be allowed to do because, like, what if there's an emergency and you just have to leave? Like, and you have to drive through this giant freaking gate that's like, you know, 6 feet of giant cylindrical metal piled into the earth. No, yeah, that's logical. Good job, guys. Keeping all the people in there. Well, what if Godzilla attacked just then? I guess I was paranoid for no reason. Unless he's waiting to ambush us when we get back. That is a possibility, because he is, ex-Marine? I think? But now that we are here already, I feel better. Yay! Noise! So I don't feel like I'm just screaming into the void. This was a good idea. The beach is an awesome place for photos. The light's always so beautiful out here by the water, and the scenery pretty much paints itself. Well, we're actually looking at a painting, so there's some kind of meta here. And with a model like Rachel, it'll be hard not to take a good photo. Coming on a little strong there, Max. It's perfect, right? Just like I said. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I hadn't thought of it. I don't know why either. You in that lighthouse. The beach is one of my fave places. I love just coming here and zoning out. Rachel mimes pinching something between her fingers. I get the picture. She could have said it. I mean, you and Chloe both. Rachel laughs. Don't worry, I didn't bring you here to watch me get stoned. I know. I look... Okay, hold on! This is already so different than the other romances, because the other romances, you got to choose where the hell you went. You were like, oh no, let's go with your place. Oh no, I'm gonna pick. And it was like, no, you're going with Rachel's place. And you didn't meet at the Two Whales Diner, which was a thing that you did with everyone else so far. So that's like, okay, so Rachel's special is what, well, I mean, we knew that, but like now we really know that Rachel's special. I look towards the water. The ocean disappears into the horizon, stretching on forever. We could pretty much take the photo anywhere here. Yeah, that's the best part. Anything here would make a killer backdrop. Like the backdrop you're standing on. Rachel spreads her arm. Alright. Yeah, reading's funny sometimes. Rachel spreads her arms to it all. She's totally right. Even in October, the beach here, actually, the beach in Florida is really nice in October. you know, you probably have to wear a hoodie, but it's still nice. Like, the sand's not frozen, so that's a thing. Beaches here are certainly warm to it. Beach here has a certain warmth to it. It's so free and open. I don't like Rachel, really. Or, I feel like this is gonna get really, like, really intense really fast. Like that's... And so far it sort of has, because there's been, like, playful flirting from Rachel already, but I suppose she probably does that with everyone. I'm not sure exactly what my hair's doing today, so you guys can either like or hate it, by the way. I watch as she kicks off her shoes and ditches both of them, and her backpack by the rocks. She looks so happy out here kicking at the sand, and it's not hard to be caught up in her good mood. Hey, come on. I've already checked for broken glass with my feet. Okay, alright. Shut up, Windows 10! Oh my god! I swear to God, like... No, yeah, just minimize my... Yeah, no, you guys got to see all my file. God damn it. Thankfully, it was just, like, the file that was there. Not that I have anything I need to hide, but it's like, my desktop is so messy that I wouldn't show it to you guys. It has, like, so many games. It's just, like, all the games are... Like, I don't even have a background. It's just games everywhere. Hey, come on. I've already checked for broken glass with my feet. Rachel got her hands on her hips, looking expectant. I hesitate before kneeling to untie my sneakers. Alright. I always have to, like, reread things to make sure whenever someone is doing something that I do not read it in a way that could be misinterpreted. I'm okay reading things wrong most of the time, but if I read it and it's like really dirty, if it comes out really dirty, then I just look like I have problems. But no, we're gonna ignore that. So if I'm hesitant when I'm reading things, and you guys probably already figured it out by now, that broken glass joke is not funny. I know that the beach is a favored spot for the Vortex boozing, and to be honest, I've seen some pretty shady looking people hanging around here in the past. Frank. Can we... Are you... Did I break you? What the shit? Hold on. Okay. What just happened? Okay, alright, okay, ignore whatever you just saw. I don't know what's going on today. Everything's breaking. That's why I checked for it first. Rachel starts laughing at herself. It's infectious. You probably shouldn't use your feet next time. If I don't live on the edge, then who will? With that kind of attitude, you will literally be living on the edge. A broken glass. That was horrible, Max. Shit happens. You'll never be able to walk or run away or run. You're making a pretty big effort here to justify stepping on broken bottles. Okay, I really love Max's, like... Alright. I've pointed that out a few times. I'm just saying that if it happens... Rachel laughs, dissolves into snorting. It's... yeah, really cute. Adorable. People who snort are adorable. I've never heard her snort before. You'll have print work. Either way. I didn't get it, because I kept saying runaway instead of runway. Okay. My brain was like, no, something's not right. Connect dots. Rachel picking her way along the sand, and after rolling my jeans up to my knees, I join her. She seems so comfortable here, but I know that what she really wants is to make it big in Hollywood. She's never shed away from telling everyone about her dreams. She really doesn't exemplify Blackwell. She probably be famous alumni one day. Maybe that's why Rachel loves the beach so much. Maybe it helps her pretend that she's in California instead of Oregon. The sand is wet and freezing down by the water in a van down by the river. But it doesn't seem to bother Rachel. I'm so happy that I finally get to work with a real photographer. She must have gotten pictures taken of her by someone else as well, right? Like, that's probably... I mean... Right? Like, because there's pictures of her, like, everywhere. Like, she's known to be, like, a model. Like, unless she's just, like, putting you on a pedestal and saying, screw all these guys who took pictures of me before. For a moment, I'm not sure who Rachel's even talking about. But it's me, of course. Duh, Max. I'm excited to get to work with a real model. Really? Thank you. I don't know if I'm a real photographer. That's the shitty option, because of course you're a real photographer. I explained the definition of photographer. No one corrected me, so I assume it was right. That's how I live my life. If no one corrects me, I assume it's right. It's fact. Okay. Really, thank you. I'm excited to get to work with a real model. Yeah. Yeah, it's a compliment, and it's cool. I'm the one who's excited. I get to work with a real model. Rachel looks really pleased. She reaches up and plays with her earring. I'm just an amateur hoping to play the pro game. She sounds so modest about it. You will. I'll have the bragging rights to say I took your pics before you were famous. Or maybe I'll be the one bragging that Max Caulfield did a photo shoot with me before she even hit it big. That's so cute. Okay, I'm totally... Okay, well, you guys know I'm totally on board with this ship because, like, my OT3 is partly here. It's like 2 down, 1 to go sort of thing. And they just need to get Chloe over here, and then you figure it out. I'm not gonna paint you a picture. She elbows me. It's playful. So I elbow her back. I look out at our surroundings, scanning my eyes from the distant horizon to the long white stretch on the beach, and then to the cliff and the lighthouse. Each view is so beautiful in its own way. I have no idea where we could even take this photo. Well, you literally like 10 minutes ago were like, who could take it anywhere? We could just take all kinds of pictures. Anywhere. Okay, well, I guess Rachel was maybe the one who was saying that. When it's right, it's right. And you're hardcore, but we'll have to get it in one shot, won't we? What? That's not a rule. Where did you get that? Because that instant film is hella expensive. Oh. Well, yeah, but pictures not turning out is a fact of life with any kind of film, so I'm always stocking up on extra. I want to be perfect on the first try. We can aim for that. She sounds strangely firm about that, like she's been thinking it over. Okay. I look away from Rachel and up towards the sky. The sun is breaking through the clouds, and it stirs something up in my chest. The light on the beach always makes me feel kinda... I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for. Infinite? It's a good word. It sounds kinda lame like that. Never mind. That sounds silly. Or like a line from a cliché coming-of-age novel. No, it doesn't. I feel that exact same way. Rachel looks up at the sun, too. I bet she wishes we were on a beach in LA instead. I wish I could fly her there for the photo just to say thank you for helping me out. Rachel looks like she's thinking something over. Probably like, you know, she's having your inner monologue, but we don't get to read that one. I think that's enough research for today, don't you? She stretches her arms above her head. Or, wait. No, she's taking... What? Okay, she probably has a bikini on underneath, right? 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 Am I red? Probably. Or wait. No, she's taking her shirt off. I'm going for a swim. Is there's not gonna be a panel of her nude, right? I stand there and watch, stunned, as Rachel shrugs off her clothes. She throws her shirt onto the sand, and then she yanks down her jeans. Okay, alright. Well, I didn't know, right? Like, I mean, I guess we would assume people are wearing underwear, but I don't know. She's a free spirit. Maybe she has to be completely free. The next thing I know, Rachel is standing there in her underwear. A wave of shock. I love Max's expression. Wave of shock overwhelms me. I almost can't look. Almost, which means that I do. Rachel doesn't look even remotely embarrassed because she's done way worse. But I'm red enough for the both of us. If you're not coming, I'm heading in. I watch as Rachel turns her back on me and bounds towards the water, her long hair flying. My eyes trail to the tattoo on her calf. It's a dragon that winds from her ankle to her knee. Is that something they added, or is that something we knew existed? I don't know. I know that she got it around the time that Chloe got her sleeve done. It's another reminder of the bond of friendship she and Chloe forged while I was gone. But Rachel is so nice, and she's so important to Chloe that it's impossible for me to be jealous. I watch Rachel run into the water, only to turn right back around yelping. Well, it is October, isn't it? Holy shit, that's fucking cold! You didn't get that already? Alright, that was such a bad idea. Do you want my... Yes! Yes! I pull my hoodie off and hold it out for her as she approaches. Now I'm cold too, but at least I'm not soaked like she is. Put this on, Rachel. Rachel looks startled, but she beams at me, even though she's shivering from her head to her toes. No, put it back on. If someone has to get sick, it should be it should be one of us, not two. Are you sure? 100%. Thanks though, Max. Seriously. Cause like that's like a polite reaction, right? Like, here's my warm clothes that are warm from my body. Put this on your body to make your body warm. She reaches out and squeezes my forearm with one wet hand, and then she starts getting dressed again as fast as possible. 5 minutes later, Rachel stops shivering. I'm not going to do that again, not until summer anyway. The ocean's still pretty cold here in the summer. Rachel doesn't respond. Well, hopefully she'll be in LA, right? That's probably what she's thinking. She just well, there won't be this whole area. There won't be this whole area in the summer because a giant hurricane will come and strip us of our sins. She just heaves a huge sigh. Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking. It looks like that's not the only thing that's bothering her. Hey, Max? Yeah? Rachel sits down on the sand. I join her. She pulls her knees up to her chest and rests her arms on them. I haven't told anyone this yet, but I've been scouted by an agency in LA. Yeah, I mean, we kinda could have guessed. I'm surprised, not because Rachel's been scouted, but because she's kept it to herself. That seems like the kind of news she'd want to share with everybody. Not when everybody loves you, because everyone's gonna be so sad to see you, but LA's gonna love her too, and you all can go with her. She'll be so rich and famous that she'll just buy a giant house, and the whole school will just move there. Because that's how the real world works, kids. It's a pretty huge deal to be approached by a modeling agency. This is the kind of news Rachel has been hoping for so long. Why tell me first? How do you know you're being told for? I guess maybe she said that. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm a goldfish. I still wonder why, even as she goes on, talking without taking a breath. I'm going to have to move, pack all my shit up, and get out of here. Maybe even as soon as the end of this semester. That would have been a run-on sentence if she said it without any pauses. Just saying. Just saying. They say they want to get started ASAP, and that they could get me bookings tomorrow if I were already there. Okay. I mean, that's so much better than, like, what actually happens. You know I'm from Long Beach, right? In a way, it'll be like going home. It'll definitely put law school on hold. Okay, why are you blushing at that? And also, like, she was gonna go to law school? I don't remember that. Was that a thing? But at least it's finally happened, and now I can tell everyone who said it wouldn't to suck it. It's amazing, Rachel! Isn't it? Rachel smiles, but it's hard to tell what she's thinking. You're bigger than Arcadia Bay. Everyone here loves you so much. Don't make it harder for her to leave. Yeah, you're bigger than Arcadia Bay. Yeah. You're so much bigger than Arcadia Bay, and it won't exist come October next year. You have to make the most of this opportunity. No, I understand that that's not happening. I didn't misinterpret the whole premise of the game. Don't worry. I don't actually think it's going to be destroyed. Even now, Rachel is supporting me with the contest, so I have to support her in this. This could be the big break that Rachel's been looking for. Everybody knows how much she's wanted this. Rachel tightens her arms over her knees. Thank you so much, Max. It means a lot that someone with your eye sees me that way. My eye. I feel like I should thank her, too. Oh, crap, though. Did we just push her away? Like, oh, no, we'll just go with her, right? She needs her own personal photographer. And of course, Chloe will come because she's the 3 in ROT3. I know you've got this. And also, what the hell, like, Chloe wanted to leave anyway, right? Of course Chloe would come. Rachel, and that was the discussion that they had. That was like a whole thing. That was a plot line. Rachel reaches over and slings an arm around my shoulder. I feel flustered, but it's nice. No wonder Chloe's so overprotective of her friendship with Rachel. Rachel's so warm. Yeah. We sit like that for only dicks do air quotes, so that tells you a lot. I can't put physical quotations there though. Like for a little while, watching the water slosh up onto the shore. It's starting to get colder as the afternoon begins to wane. Rachel seems to be thinking the same thing because she starts putting her shoes back on. We should go back to Blackwell before we both freeze. Yeah, we both need to be in tip-top shape if we want to get a good photo later this week. At least you need to be. Great photos don't happen without their photographer, Max. You're right. Of course you are. Rachel just smiles at me. And then nothing happened until we reached Blackwell. We had no conversation. Bus ride was so awkward. It was just a bad time. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game so far. Go check out the other videos I've done. I will see you soon. Yeah, I bared it down. Ooh. Brian Goodwin. Okay, well now he knows who you are.